Hey everyone, so this was not a planned stream, but I did see a lot of social media comments that were quite funny in regards to the upcoming kickoff of the Venus Retrograde. October 3rd was the shadow periods, quote unquote, and now on October 4th, guys, we have the official Venus retrograde kicking off tomorrow. And basically, from starting tomorrow, guys, until the beginning of November, we are going to have a lot going on. So I did definitely want to check in with you guys. Even though this stream was not planned of mine, I felt like doing it, not only because I'm a Scorpio sun, as you all know. I am Cancer rising and I'm Libra moon. And so, of course, I have to say happy birthday to all Libras and Scorpios, because this really is our season. Scorpio and Libra, mainly Libra, I should say, for right now. It is your birthday season. This is about you. And so before I pull some cards, as I said, guys, in the title, I wanted to go in more detail about this retrograde. Intuitively, from my research, I want to tell you guys what could be coming up. So hilariously, in a funny way, guys, they have been saying that the Venus retrograde is going to be a lot about breakups. Okay, and people having meltdowns, especially for Virgos, Libras, and Scorpios. People really do kind of make this joke about Venus retrogrades that, you know, people breaking up and all this stuff is the norm. And so I want to stress to you guys that that does not have to be the case, okay? Breaking up or getting divorced out of nowhere, or having some kind of blow up with a friend or family member, or even your boyfriend or girlfriend or your husband, etc. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? But as we can't, but we at the same time, we can't shy away from what retrogrades in general normally do, right? Which is put us kind of back. I feel on the self-development front, guys, that especially with this retrograde, since it is so closely tied to the Libra energy, which is all about justice, which is all about goals, which is all about improvement, which is all about relationships, friendships, very intimate things, you know, that we all have in our life. This, I think, is a great retrograde for self-development, okay, for self-improvement. So if there has been a habit you guys have kicked, or some kind of addiction, or some kind of lifestyle, I would encourage you guys to keep the good work, okay? This retrograde, keep in mind, it could put you back. It could make you feel like you've made no progress. But just because the planets are making you feel this way, don't buy into it, okay? And I'm sure other astrologers and readers and so have you will tell you guys that, yes, this could happen. I was even reading about how, especially for Scorpios, there could be some kind of gear towards, I would say, erratic behavior or bursting out. I would also want to add for fire signs, I feel, and air signs, that this could be something that they actually encounter, or maybe if they're, once again, because Libra is all about justice, guys. You know, Libra energy and the season is all about the balance of things. So with work, with relationships, with personal development, everybody may try to, I would say, fight against what is inevitable. So this is why I have been saying, especially for the air signs, because when I did you guys' love readings for air and earth, I did see lots of trends here, as well as fire, with trying to avoid confrontation, you know, avoid arguments. So intuitively, I do want to say to fire, earth, and air signs that, you know, you guys are not exempt, okay? Just because Scorpios and Libras right now are going to get kind of the brunch of it, don't think that, you know, you may not feel a different way. You know, I personally, guys, I'm a Scorpio sun, and, you know, I am feeling a little bad for Libras and Scorpios right now because this is their birthday season. You know, I'm the 23rd of October, and even though I am not an early October baby, I have a lot of Libra in my chart. My moon is Libra. So, you know, as you guys as reader and, you know, YouTuber and friend to friend, you know, you guys got to send positive energy my way because I'm like a little freaked out. I'm going to be honest. But I think that on the other flip side of, you know, the possible breakups and outbursts and, you know, if you kicked a habit or you made some progress, besides feeling like you could go backwards, I want to say on the other side of that, there is a lot of people out here, especially earth signs, that are feeling quite positive, okay? There's a lot of earth signs that I feel out here that feel the opposite. On social media, I've seen this, where a lot of earth signs and fire signs are like, you know what? I feel motivated. I feel excited. So I think that we all collectively, especially for the water signs out here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you guys should feel motivated. You guys should try to overcome sleepiness, overcome rebellion, because, you know, these are the common threads. Now, before we pull the cards, I just want to also say this, guys, to give you guys a scope of what the Venus retrograde is really about and the planet itself, okay? The planet itself is a lot to do with beauty, self-acceptance, improvement, relationships, love. We can't say sex, okay? Sex, intimacy, one and the same, as well as health, okay? And vitality and energy levels. So let's try to, you know, push our energy this week. Going into the weekend, now it's Friday, it's midnight. Let's try to kind of direct this energy in that direction, which is to still be hardcore about goals, okay? Still be motivated to make some relationships work. Now, I do feel here intuitively that a lot of you guys could have an ex come back, okay? I feel intuitively that a lot of you guys could have somebody from the past, or maybe a past job, a past friend kind of wiggle the way through your life, into your life. That is a possibility, because there is a lot of readings I've seen this week, again, especially for Libra and Scorpio, where people are hiding their feelings. And so collectively, what I want to say is that with this energy, it is going to bring the moon card. Like, this is literally the moon card in action, okay? It's going to bring things out. The Scorpio energy is really, really a lot of the times tightly and closely knitted to Libra and Gemini energy. Even though Gemini energy is air, okay, it's an air sign, air element, Libra and Scorpio are right next door. It's Libra and then it's Scorpio, okay? And I believe I saw an astrologer basically break down, if I have the link, I may post it later. I did see an astrologer break down how once this starts to really play out, guys, from the 4th of October, there's like a 40-day distance, which is literally like in Scorpio. And just for the record, guys, this is in the sign of Scorpio. So all my lovely Scorpios, I have been doing so many readings and so many things about you guys. You guys know, infamously, I'm known to put Scorpios first in all my readings, and it's really not on purpose. I just am always, you know, more, I should say, driven and drawn to you guys. And, you know, Scorpios are very charismatic. Scorpios are very magnetic and mysterious. So naturally, I wouldn't be surprised if Libras and Scorpios are going to get a lot of attention. So also, I want to say that, on a positive, you know, I'm trying to basically show you guys the middle, the negative, and the positive, okay? So this could kind of lean to more towards positive, right? Where on the other side of it, because this is in retrograde, you guys maybe, you know, a lot of signs, I think water signs possibly could get a lot more attention, okay? Or you guys could be like the star of the show, okay? So if you are single and you are looking for somebody, I don't think it's too far off to say that you could be, you know, very attractive for other signs, okay? So I feel like that's all I have to say in regards to what the planet is, what the retrograde could do, negative, positively, in the middle. And, in America today on the, October 5th is, this is a very, very, I should say, important day in history, okay? So people are saying that politically, historically, these retrogrades, all these things, guys, that have been unfolding all year, in Asia, we've been seeing this kind of crazy energy with naturally, just the weather affecting Asia. And we've been seeing lots of flooding, lots of different information come out about, environmental stuff. And the list goes on, on. And so the Libra energy is all about justice. The Libra energy is all about, taking care, doing what's right, the balance of things. So I do want to note that maybe, I know people really haven't looked on this part of it, but there is a possibility that maybe even environmentally, there could be some kind of surprises, across the globe, because everything turning and we have all these eclipses. I just feel that it's going to be quite dramatic. So Libras and Scorpios, don't feel too bad, going into the 5th of Friday. The Thursday was October 4th. So this is really like everything is going to happen now. Okay. 3rd was the, and then we have the 4th, a Thursday, now 5th, Friday, 6th, Saturday, 7th, Sunday, okay? So everything is going to kind of kick off starting really today as well. Some people are even saying it's the 6th and the 4th. I think it's really been kicking off since the 3rd, okay? The 3rd of October is really where it has begun, and now going into Friday, going into this very historical weekend, on the heels of so many different things nationwide happening, there is going to be, I feel, a big change in the air, and hopefully positive. I hope that no one's relationship gets ruined. Let's kind of back away from the stereotypical views of it, and let's look more upon the beauty and the self-improvement and trying to better, our world, ourselves. And, it's all about the collective raise. The collective raise of the vibration, the love vibration, where we all are our best versions of ourselves, the highest and best and truth versions of ourselves. Like Oprah Winfrey said, that's what it's all about, right? Us being the best versions in our relationships, for our kids. I don't have kids, but for those that have kids, and are married, even more so, it's about being the best version of yourself. So try to use, for the fire, earth, and air signs out here, try to use this Venus retrograde in Scorpio to your advantage. I would say for Scorpios, try to use it to your advantage, okay? Don't be afraid. Like I tweeted earlier, don't be afraid, don't be scared. Try to have it motivate you to go even harder, so to speak, and to achieve more. And let's see, okay? So I'm just going to basically do some cards for the whole weekend going into next week. So this is not only about the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of October. That's the kickoff period. Let's look into the actual thing here. So the first card we have is Leo Strength, okay? The Strength card. So like I was saying, it's time, especially for Libras and Scorpios, to stay strong here. Don't feel wavered. Don't feel like, don't give up. I feel this card really, what this card really is saying here is don't give up. And the first card to come out is the Strength card, which is also the Leo card. So I feel a lot of you guys watching possibly could have Leo in your 2nd house, or, anything like that. Could be Leo sun. I also feel, okay, so exactly. So this is the card that I wanted to see. This is Pisces energy. Also can extend to water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, we're seeing a trend here of, I really do think that going into the heart of this retrograde, I just feel that things are going to come out, okay? I think on all fronts. I think especially personally, I feel that we are going to see sides of ourselves that we may have never or not seen before, okay? Maybe there's going to be some things on the personal front, whether it's things, little quirky things we do, or habits, or our lifestyle, our routine, okay? Because, you know, routine, you know, they say ultimately can really reflect on productivity. So I think that a lot of people, especially Virgos and Pisces, I'm also getting Aries, could be affected by that kind of lifestyle thing, that lifestyle energy going on here, and routine. Queen of Cups. Okay, so water signs. So yeah, water signs, Queen of Cups. I really do feel here that people are going to try and offer you a lot of love, okay? But the only thing I would say with that is because the Queen of Cups is next to the Moon card, okay? It's like just like that. I do feel here that there could be people that either led you on or you led on that may still not be good for you, okay? Like if you guys, if anybody out here did happen to break up, just spirit wise I'm hearing, if any of you guys did happen to break up before this thing really gets into play, just because it's retrograde, what I feel the cards are saying here with the Eight of Cups, okay, Eight of Cups is going in search of something better, okay? Whether it's leaving a job, I'm hearing, or leaving a relationship, it's about going in the direction of what's better. But at the same time, it's you know, the energy still saying don't make big decisions unless you feel like it's absolutely necessary, okay? Funny enough, 444, 4 likes, 44, how funny. But yeah, the Moon card and Queen of Cups. So yeah, back to what I was saying with these two cards. I feel here that, yeah, what I wanted to say is that even though people could come back or think information, or, you know, maybe this person could give you an apology or whatever it may be, because I think for a lot of you it will be different, but the two main things I see here with the Moon card, I think, is just someone coming back, or possibly someone confessing something around love, of course, because Venus, love, hello. So I do feel that, you know, people could possibly confess their love or attraction for you guys, for whoever watching, for sure. Could be a fire sign, could be a water sign. And I do see that for a lot of you, it's like in the past, this person could have let you down, okay? Or you could have rejected somebody. But, you know, once again, it's stereotypical, but it feels to me with the cards and what everyone's saying collectively is that somebody could definitely come back and confess something. It may go right, it may go wrong. Who the hell knows, right? But the Queen of Cups and the Moon card, these two cards right here, guys, I feel is really, really shining a light on the heart of it, which is that if you did leave somebody or somebody left you or rejected you, whatever, just because it's retrograde, it doesn't mean that that wasn't meant to happen, okay? So basically, if you guys are on a talk-to-talk basis or you're married and there's issues there, you know, try to go through this. Like, try to just keep on the straight and narrow here and try to work it out if you can. But for those people that are talking to somebody and they're kind of, it's in and out, I feel you'll be more affected because it's not on solid ground, so to speak, okay? So the base for the energy of this retrograde is Five of Cups. So exactly. So it seems to me like somebody is disappointed or sad over losing somebody, okay? This could be you, this could be them, but somebody is sad over a missed opportunity, or maybe somebody assumed something. Maybe somebody assumed the worst, and, you know, because things were hidden, the Moon card, okay? Information was hidden, feelings were hidden, and now it's like, it's going to come out. I mean, of course, naturally during this retrograde, it will come to the surface. And whether that information or what the person says is good or bad, it's still going to arise. So for those people out here that have been done wrong or rejected, or you were just outright confused, you know, I feel from a lot of people watching that, and replayer watchers, that there's a lot of confusion at this time over you guys' relationships. And the good news is that if someone missed an opportunity with somebody, or, you know, something went drastically wrong here, it looks to me like things will turn around. That's what it looks like to me, is that this situation may re-arise and the information can come forward, okay? So whatever side you know, you feel like you fall within that scenario here. It looks to me like a chapter, you know, could possibly close for a new one to begin. And things can finally come to the surface, you know, the truth. So that's what I want to say that everyone in closing should try to strive for, is the truth in their relationships, because relationships and self-love and self-improvement is really what's highlighted. I would say the self more importantly, right? Because when you have self-love, you have love for others. You know, when you hate someone else, it's like you're hating yourself, because we're really all the same. We all bleed red, okay? We're all human beings. So this is not just romantic. This is, you know, relationships with our colleagues, with our government, with our country. This is everything, right? So this is gonna bring good. I think that once we all get through the mud, and, you know, the side effects of retrogrades, a lot of retrogrades sometimes make us tired and lazy and irritable. So once we kind of get through all this murky stuff, right, going into November, I definitely see here a rebirth of some kind, you know, closing one chapter to bring in the new. And I do want to say here that Spirit's also saying to me that for a lot of you guys out here, if you are unhappy with a relationship or unhappy with some kind of career decision, some kind of job, some kind of payment, some kind of possible legal case, I think here, and I feel here with the Eight of Cups, which is a very highly charged emotional card, right? Water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that there could be a big change, you know? Like, this may make a lot of people second guess their relationships, second guess their job, second guess their goals. And that's where it gets sticky. You know, that's where astrologers and people that have done research on these retrogrades, this is what they're saying, is that there could be some kickback, you know, there could be some kickback. And a lot of the times with eclipses and retrogrades, there is kickback. So I would say, guys, with this card right here, when it comes to finances and career, for a lot of you, you could be stepping away from something or want to step away. But once again, don't make any big purchases. Don't make any big decisions unless you feel that the chapter is over, okay? So with that said, there could be people out here, depending on what category it is, where I feel that the energy coming in here as well is that people could close the door. You know, they may not have to or want to, but I feel that it could be a scenario in which some of you guys do close the door. You know why? Because it's over. 10 of Cups. You know, it is done. Like Jesus said, it is finished. Okay, if he even said that, whatever. But you know, like Jesus said, it is finished. Right? It is done. So that's also what I'm seeing here, is that through going towards November, this could be a situation for some of you guys where the chapter is closed. The door is closed. You know, the door is closed. Like Nini Leak said, it's done. So I see it going both ways. There could be reunions, there could be breakups, and that's for relationships, for jobs, for goals, okay? I feel that there could be a couple people out here that maybe you have set a goal, you know, and the Venus retrograde may make you feel like, you know what, screw this goal. I want a new goal. You know, I'm going in a different direction. So that's why we're all saying to you guys, expect the unexpected. But what I think is at the heart of this, right, is going towards what you really love. You know, going towards what your heart and what you feel is really best for you. We have the Five of Cups here, and then we have the Eight of Cups here. So when you put these two cards together, look at the symbolism here. I mean, it's just amazing. It really does feel to me like the core of what I'm saying here and what other people will say is that it's about going towards what your heart wants. And that's why I feel like for those that are that have had a confusing relationship or maybe some kind of bad business deal, etc., that if something went left, okay, information, you know, things could come up and forward. And when it comes up and forward, you can pick the direction, okay? Earlier in the love readings for October, it seems to me and other readers that, you know, I have watched for myself and I agree with, is that people were hiding things. You know, this is what's really coming up here, because a Scorpio energy is a great energy to uncover things, you know, like Scorpio is about the underworld and, you know, mysterious. And so I think this is powerful energy, to be honest with you, with Libra and Scorpio. I think it's powerful stuff because basically it is going to propel the truth forward. So either way you spin it, this is some strong, powerful stuff. You know, this energy will be powerful. And at the end of the day, it's going to give you guys the option to pick. You know, are you going to go, excuse me, are you going to go in the direction that your heart's always called you for? And, you know, for a lot of people, this could be a big moment for them. You know, if people have been in an abusive relationship, I'm picking up here, or they've been in a job that they feel like they're underpaid or mistreated, I feel with the Eight of Cups energy as well here, because this is a collective, you know, energy reading here. I feel that for a lot of you guys, this could be the moment for you to do what you've always wanted to do, you know, like get that job you always wanted to get, you know, leave that relationship that you feel is not good for you. Like it could go both ways. And then the other side of it could be that maybe somebody that, you know, misused you or didn't pay you attention or didn't cherish you, now wants you back. So yes, with relationships, it will be, I think, a sticky one, but hopefully, you know, both sides, friendships, you know, work environment, love, the self, you know, the ego versus awareness, right? That dynamic can come into play as well. You know, us being in the materialistic frame of mind, the, you know, you versus me, or I'm better than you, being in that kind of energy can be detrimental, right? Five of Cups. And then we could choose to be in the conscious, you know, level, subconscious, conscious, you know, awareness, right? Enlightened. There's two sides. But at the end of the day, I think where the Scorpio energy really kicks back is the Ten of Cups. That's where I think the Scorpio energy does such a fine job, is the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups, because these two energies are both cup, both water, and this is where the Scorpio energy, I think, is going to play out, where it's basically saying here, are you going to take the offer? Are you going to take a leap of faith? Or are you going to shut that door? Are you going to walk away from that door and say, no more? So I think we're all going to have choices to make that not only affect these 3 last months of 2018, but 2019 for ourselves, for our relationships, and for the collective world. And so I want to say to you all, have a very happy birthday if you are celebrating a birthday, either your friends or yourselves. And, you know, remember, guys, the goal here is to be enlightened. The goal here is to turn away from the ego and to rise to a higher consciousness, regardless of gender, regardless of political party, regardless of weight, regardless of looks, regardless of occupation. It is to raise us to a higher level. And so on that note, guys, I want to pull a oracle card, advice card. And, you know, I'm hoping for the best, especially for Scorpios and Libras. I hope that we all can be strong, okay? Like the Strength card, some Leo, some fiery energy to help us, you know, push us forward. Because in retrogrades, we all can get quite tired. You know, we can all feel like, oh, screw this. We see it all the time. I also want to say for Scorpio moons, the Scorpio moons watching, you know, you guys also may get a little stung, you know, because this is what retrogrades do, guys. So let's just see what the Masters, Mystics, and Saints oracle card says, and I'll let you guys go for the night, okay? I'm sure you guys have work tomorrow or things to do. I know I do. All right. Wow, this is actually really cool. Look at that crystal. That's so gorgeous. Looks like a retrograde itself, spinning, and oh my God, so cool. It says Kabamba Jasper. Okay, guys, it sounds kind of funny, but Kambambajasper. Jasper. I almost want to look up what Jasper is. 1 second, guys. So what is Jasper? What do we use Jasper for? Here's a card. And I hope you guys have enjoyed my live stream with you all. And for the replay watchers, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. Feel free to like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what jasper is. Is an opaque, impure. Okay, it is banded by iron formation rock that often has distinctive bands of jasper. What do we use jasper for? I'm looking it up, guys. 1 second. While I'm looking it up, I'll read it. Okay, have you been seeking balance in your life? Are you finding inner peace for your body, your mind, and your soul? Take the time to meditate and focus on the center of your consciousness. Holy smokes, guys. Okay, was I not just talking about consciousness like 2 seconds ago? So this is all about the consciousness. I knew it. So this is all about our consciousness and what we're going to do to change ourselves, to better ourselves. This is powerful stuff, man. Open to the so I'll repeat that. Take the time to meditate and focus on the center of your consciousness. Open to the realization that there is an underlying unity. You hear that, guys? Do you see this? There is an so open to the, I got chills. Open to the realization that there is an underlining, so below the surface. See, this is Scorpio, right? When you look at the planet, when you look at the alignment, the Scorpio energy, you know, turning from summer, going into winter, right? The equinox. Open to the realization that there is an underlining unity in all spiritual philosophies. Okay, so this also sounds like some kind of awakening moment. Okay, so a lot of you guys could also have very strong spiritual experiences or epiphanies, or I want to say just awareness, right? Awareness, possibly dreams. I've been getting some really cool dreams lately as well, positive ones too. And so to end, guys, I was looking up the meaning of jasper, because here's the title of the card. It says jasper is an ancient gemstone and is mentioned in the Bible and other classical sources. Though fairly common and affordable today, jasper is a very valuable stone, and it talks about how it can be multicolored, and also, and yeah, this was talking about, you know, consciousness and, you know, religion and stuff like that. So this also could be, you know, a very spiritual time for a lot of people that maybe are going to be more connected to whatever they believe in. Okay, that could also be it as well. Yeah, so this is what it says. So what does jasper do? It says jasper is it's a nurturer. Okay, it's a healer. It's a spirit stone of courage and wisdom. And did we not pull the strength card earlier? So everything's tying in here, guys. So the 3 keywords I want to leave you guys with is heal, courage, and consciousness. Okay, heal, courage, and consciousness. That's really what this card embodies, what the whole video has embodied. Okay, strength, courage, and consciousness. Now, the difference between strength and courage is something that, in the face of adversity and challenges, really can tip the scale, Libra energy, in one's favor, right? But strength can be, I feel, more seen on the inner part of people, you know, their spirit, the spirit to carry on, as well as the physical aspect. Okay, so this could be about improving the health, consciousness, mind, body, soul. That's what it said. Inner peace for mind, body, soul. So see, this is what it's talking about here. This is about the in, within, without. Okay, so above, so below, in, out. So this is going to be a very transformational period. And Scorpio energy is always about transformation, okay? A phoenix rising from the ashes. So more than ever, Scorpios and Libras and all those beautiful people that have tuned in and watched my video and liked and everything else, stay strong, okay? Don't wish for the worst, hope for the best. And if you feel like and I also want to say this, because this may not be common, but if any of you guys do feel like reconnecting with somebody if they come back, that's up to you, you know? That's up to you. If your readings, if the way you feel intuitively, if they're putting forth the action, you know, if you want to give a relative or an ex-lover or boyfriend, girlfriend, or a colleague a chance to, you know, work to be in your life, and vice versa, you know, that's up to you. You know, do what you think is best for you. Just because it's Venus retrograde season doesn't mean that you may want that you need to close the door on somebody, so to speak. And be careful, you know, be careful of blow-ups, because more than ever, it could be a thing, okay? So once again, caution with making big decisions unless you absolutely need to. I love you all so much. This was totally intuitive. This was not planned. But I really hope you guys, you know, enjoy the knowledge I had to share, and the cards and the extra, you know, oracle card. I hope you guys really got something out of this video. I really, really do. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. And thank you all from wherever you are in the world for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All information how you get your own reading and social media links is in the box below, or should be in the box below, or my page. Have a great night, guys. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 12:31 right now. But for you all, have an amazing, safe weekend. See you in the next video, okay? Take care. Bye.